You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
The league, but also within his own organization and his locker room. Like attitude reflect leadership. And he's not reflecting the proper attitude of what winners say. That's what.
Well, you know what? He's talking about the right things, but just say less and do more. All right. So like down in Kansas City, like you don't hear their defensive leaders.
Chris Jones.
You don't hear them saying this kind of stuff. They just do it. They just go out on they don't sit there and go, on a podcast and go, you know what we got to do? We got to make sure that 15 knows if he throws an interception, we're going to have his back. They don't need to say. They just do it. If you just do that and you just win, all of a sudden, you know what? All the different interview offers and all kinds of stuff will come at you tenfold. You don't need to sit here and drum up all this kind of crap for us to talk about that really doesn't mean anything. But you're right. It does give us stuff to talk about.
Look, I mean, it's magnificent content, but that's not his job.
Exactly.
And I think it actually is detrimental to his job. I'm old enough that I was doing talk shows when Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin were playing. And you know what? There were people who questioned Troy then.
Sure.
There were people who said, oh, look at his numbers. They're not what some of the other elite quarterback numbers are, blah, blah, blah. You know what Emmitt Smith didn't do?
Yeah.
He didn't go on an interview and start comparing him to the best quarterbacks in the AFC.
They
you just take care of business.
So y'all already been turned on Dak. Now y'all turning on Micah? I ain't going. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, right back like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all all right? As y'all know, it's always something going on in Cowboys Nation. Before I move forward, man, let me just say thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, all the new supporters, all the new subscribers, all the likes, shares, etc. Thank you. From CFT to you, I appreciate you. And let me say thank you to my brothers, man. Boss Cowboy and Law Nation for bringing me on the final word last night. Excellent show. Had some hard conversations last night. I call it housekeeping. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things you want to keep in-house, but, we want the Cowboys to always flourish. We want our leaders to flourish. We want things to go in a great way. And sometimes you got to have those hard conversations, and that's what we did last night. And that's what we'll do. Even if it's a small little nudge in the right direction, that's what we want to be able to do. As my boy, Boss Cowboy, always says, your voice matters. So we're going to speak our piece. And that's what I'm going to do tonight. I played the clip in the beginning. Y'all saw it, man. Y'all saw it. Apparently, Micah Parsons is public enemy number 1. Crazy, right? It's crazy. Like, never thought I would be able to say people are turning on Micah Parsons. Like, fans of the Cowboys are turning on 3-time All-Pro, 3-time Pro Bowler. Trajectory is Canton, Ohio, Gold Jacket, Micah Parsons. Now, before I go forward, let me say this. I am not here to say that Micah Parsons is above criticism. He's not. If you go back and watch the show last night, we gave plenty of it. I want to just acknowledge that there's criticism, there's wanting someone to do better, and then there's a respect level that's being crossed with the national media and with our fan base. First and foremost, let's not act crazy. Let's not be stupid. Micah Parsons is still, in my mind, if not the best defender in the world in the NFL, he's top 5. If you want to put him somewhere in there, that's fine. I'm still going to say it. I feel privileged enough to say we have the best defensive player, skill set wise, athleticism. I think only thing he's missing is wisdom, just playing longer. You know what I'm saying? He gets compared to like 9-year veteran, 10-year veterans like TJ Watt. Myles Garrett's been in the league for a while. He gets compared to Aaron Donald, and he's been in the league 3 years. Let's not forget how amazing this gentleman is. You got to put things in a proper perspective before you start talking about what they need to do differently. Now, the national media got a problem with his leadership. National media hate that he's stepping on their toes. If you listen, it's a whole lot of, why you trying to do my job? Because they don't want to lose their job. Let's just keep it real. They don't like when people come in and do their job better than them. They don't like the attention that he's garnering because they want everybody to just watch their show off them. Nah, big dog. we have a star in Micah Parsons, a star so big that now they think the new hot thing on the block is let's criticize Micah. Let's criticize Micah. That's what we doing? Okay. Micah Parsons' star is so big that I've never thought that there would be a player that could somehow take the shine. When I say the shine, the spotlight, the hate spotlight off of Dak Prescott and shine it onto him. To hear a whole Cowboys segment in the offseason not really mention Dak Prescott for anything specific about why the Cowboys are not succeeding, oh, you got star power. Because that's the hot button issue. That's the moneymaker. Just say Dak. Ratings going up. So to have it just be about Micah. Micah is Neo. Micah is the one. Yeah, Micah's the one. Game changer. It's different. And I never thought we would be able to see somebody take all the bullets away from Dak. When I called Micah Neo, I was talking to my brother Jay Tuck earlier. And he was like, man, Micah taking all the bullets for Dak. And I was like, wow, Micah Neo. He's strong enough to not only be that dope, he can stop bullets.
Okay, you have some skill.
That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? That his star power is that big. Because Dak's a lightning rod. You either hate Dak or you love Dak. But now it's starting to become you either hate Micah or you love Micah. And I'm just confused. I'm seeing people say trade Micah Parsons. Are you a crazy person? Like, I ain't going to say nothing too disrespectful. Are you crazy? If you're one of those people that want to trade Micah Parsons, please raise your hand in the comments. Let me know. If you think that that's nuts and just illogical, crazy stupidity, please put "you must be crazy" in the comments. Write that. Because you must be crazy to consider that. Everybody want him to shut up, just stop talking. Micah Parsons is a grown alpha male man. He gonna do what he want. He's learning how to lead trial by fire. None of you, especially not me, most of you were not complete, well-bred leaders at 23, 24. Mike is growing into his role as a leader. Everybody not perfect. Everybody can't be Dak Prescott. Great leader from the rip. And he's learned a lot. He had to learn a lot of lessons. Let this guy matriculate. I hear all this, let Jalen Hurts develop. Let this guy develop. Oh, he got years. They want Micah Parsons to be a finished Hall of Fame product level defender, leader. Like, come on, y'all. Let this young man learn and grow. He 23 or 4, 20, let's say 23. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. But I have no problem with what Micah Parsons is doing as far as he's trying to lead. The messaging might have been wrong, but I get the message. Yeah, it might not have been good what he said about Tank or Deron Bland. It might like he's throwing people under the bus. I don't know if he meant it that way. I feel like Micah's intentions are pure. I do. I said that last night. The messaging could be wrong because you're like, you talk about me? I get it. But I feel like his intentions are correct. He wants to change the culture. Hear what he's saying. Read through some of the shock value stuff and realize that I think he just wants to do better. That's what I think. I mean, if I'm completely wrong, one day I'll have to own it if it comes out that like you was just off. But that's not what I see. But I want to shift gears real quick. Let's talk about Dak Prescott. Let's talk about that lightning rod. Let's talk about the guy that everybody loves to hate. I'll just say it. $60 million. Let that sizzle in your spirit. How'd that feel? How I feel. Dak Prescott, $60 million average per year, APY. Now, before I go forward, just realize that you never make, come on, y'all. Dak Prescott's last 3 of cap hits look like this. Is that bad? Does it feel bad? You almost never get paid the APY. So before you have a conniption and pass out, realize there'll be a humongous signing bonus. There'll be some money moved to the back, and it will allow people like the one, Neo, Michael Parsons, to get signed. It'll allow us to sign the number 1 or 2 receiver in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. And realize that you have a top 6. You can go 6 to 10 if you want to argue. You can't put him outside the top 10. Not the second team All-Pro, led the league in touchdowns. Not that Dak Prescott. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. So you have a top 6 quarterback in the NFL. Some of us will say top 5. I might be one of those people. We'll talk about that when this season starts. But I'll say this. You don't let that roll. No, you keep that. All that wisdom and experience, you keep that. Dak Prescott is heading in the right direction. I know when it's going to happen, I know because you're mad. I get it. But I'm not about to go start over and end up with like a Zach Wilson or Sam Darnold or Josh Rosen. I don't want to do that. Now, I'm going to appreciate what I got. I'm going to appreciate having a top 6 quarterback in the NFL. I said it again. But listen, y'all let me know how y'all feel in your comments about Dak Prescott getting an extension. Does it make your blood boil? Are you aggravated? Are you frustrated? I don't know. And at the end of the day, I'm not going, man. Micah Parsons? He not my villain. He could be a villain to y'all. Nah. That's the Lion. He gonna keep dominating as a Cowboy. And y'all gonna get over it. I'll holler.